So it's the end of a very, very, very long day here at Burghley. We're sat on fence 26, the team that has been keeping you up to date with everything that's gone on here. And oh my goodness, we are all exhausted because it has been an extraordinary day. Simon is back with us. For those probably who've watched it on the TV or who've been following us, Simon, what happened? Because you didn't get to jump this fence, but you're smiling and Vinny is well, which is the most important thing.
Yeah, Vinny is well. Disappointed slightly, but it was a really good experience for the horse, and he went very well. We got quite a long way, but I think the cumulative difficult fence after difficult fence. He's young and inexperienced. I think he just slightly got brain freeze, so another day.
And a little problem up at the corners, up at the molting, but you then jumped it, and then you went onto the Rolex, and he just went, "No, Dad, I've had enough. Can we go home, please?"
I think one of the biggest problems for me was, and it was just unfortunate how it fell, is that we had that problem at the left-handed corner, and then the next fence was a left-handed corner. Yeah. We could have just done with something just to get him thinking a bit more forward and enjoying it again a little bit more. So it's one of those things.
But he is extraordinary. He was jumping those fences, the big parallel oxes into the trout hatchery. I mean, he was show jumping them. His paws were up round his ears. You must be super proud of how he went.
Oh, he's an amazing horse and beautiful, and he's got a lovely attitude to everything. And yeah, I mean, jumping the white oxes at the moltings, I mean, they are enormous, and he just pops them easy.
And he is one to look for the future, and you must be super pleased because Cameron and Tessa and I have been watching today, and an awful lot, over half the field didn't make it home, and a lot in not even on board their horse. So at least you didn't go swimming, you didn't end up underneath them, you didn't get your foot caught in a martingale like one of the riders. I mean, actually, he's had a really nice experience. You just need to maybe go away and work on some corners.
Yeah, exactly. I will be working on corners next week, left-handed corners, and then make a plan about what we're going to do next. I need to sort of discuss with the owners what we do next, and and hopefully get a positive out of it all.
And what was really lovely as well, and Cameron will probably agree, was watching you ride away. You gave him a big pat, and it was all positive. But Cameron, wow, what a day!
I know. I don't know how we've coped, to be honest. I mean, it's been, as you said, the most probably emotional day of cross country. Watching people like Eliza Stoddart, first timer, I sort of have that inside me. I want to be here one day, and watching her have a fall like that, I mean, no one wants to see that at all. And again, we all had everything crossed for Simon, and it just wasn't his day. But especially, with you being here as well, Tessa. I mean, for your first ever time interviewing riders, I mean, we were back there thinking, is anyone going to come home?
It really was like that. I mean, when can you remember only half the field finishing, only one person coming inside the time?
But you did have a lovely interview with Nikki Hill on a gorgeous horse, Super Bing.
Yes, who was one of the few, I think, to finally jump clear after we'd had a few that hadn't.
But after such an emotional and exciting day, the last few really showing us how it's done.
And over here, right, whooping, because she teaches him how to do dressage. She needs to work on your flying changes, Simon. Piggy, go, Piggy, you're so fine. We're all singing this song because Piggy interviewed Michael Young once and started singing, "Oh, Mickey, you're so fine." So now I sing that at her. But I think we'll all agree that we like to see her go into the lead. And I know Pippa took the lead at the end, but just to see her have that moment of glory and go inside the time, the only rider, amazing.
Oh, it was fantastic. She's a great ambassador for our sport. She is so stylish and yet so effective, and a really lovely person too. So I nearly cried when she came to the finish. I was so pleased for her. That's just great.
You should spend time watching cross country next to this guy. For anyone who is tuning into what we're doing, please watch the footage that we're going to put out because Cameron went out and filmed some of the cross country, and there's a lot of whooping, shrieking. So we're going to do a little montage for you. But in the field, you've still got you've got Tim Price, who's still up there. Oliver, you've got your top three, Oliver, and then you've got Piggy, and you've got Pippa, and of course on Horse and Country, if you subscribe, you can watch so many of these top riders. We've got masterclasses from Ludwig, we've got masterclasses from Gemma Tattersall, who had an amazing second ride on Santiago Bay, having fallen off Arctic Soul, and she has got an amazing masterclass. Loads of working on skinnies if you need practice of that. Like I say, Ludwig, and there's even Oliver Townend masterclass there as well, and he is amazing. But guys, thank you so much. Tessa, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining us. You got these two back again tomorrow for the show jumping. Simon's going to stick around, give us some really good insights on the course walk. the almighty trot up again. But from us, there's a dog running into shot. Excellent. Hello, little pooch. He's having a go. It's all right. We like to see. He wanted to be on camera, doesn't everyone? He's a little bit fame hungry. But guys, Simon, we love you. You were amazing. You guys have been brilliant. Thank you. And from us, from today, from a very emotional day, it is goodbye. And tune in tomorrow.